Hello, everybody, and welcome to today's presentation on mental health and the 7 dimensions of wellness. Before we get started, Kujenga Wellness Project acknowledges the land and people of the Mississauga of Scugog Island First Nation. We are thankful to be welcomed on these lands in friendship. The lands we're situated on are covered under the Williams Treaty and the traditional territory of the Mississauga, a branch of the Great Anishinaabe Nation, including Algonquin, Ojibwe, Ottawa, and Potawatomi. These lands remain home to a number of Indigenous nations and people. We acknowledge this land out of respect for the Indigenous nations who have cared for Turtle Island, also called North America, from before the arrival of settler peoples until this day. Most importantly, we remember the history of these lands have been tainted by poor treatment and a lack of friendship with the First Nations who call them home. The history is something we are all affected by as we are all treated people in Canada. We all have a shared history to reflect on. Each of us is affected by this history in different ways. Our past defines our present, but if we move forward as friends and allies, then it does not have to define our future. So, first, we're going to be looking at what is wellness. The Global Institute defines wellness as the active pursuit of activities, choices, and lifestyles that lead to a state of holistic health. Wellness is being aware of more than just physical health. One way to understand wellness is to consider health as a continuum, as we see here in this picture, that extends from illness to a state of optimal well being. So in 1976, Dr. Bill Hetler, a co founder of the National Wellness Institute, developed a model of wellness that introduced 7 dimensions of health: physical, emotional, intellectual, spiritual, occupational, and social. Although there are more dimensions now, these are the 7 that we're going to be looking at for today's presentation. So the first is physical wellness. Physical wellness is listening to and taking care of your body for optimal health and functioning. Taking care of your physical body will help you get through the stress that comes with life. So being physically active and doing activities that you enjoy daily or at least twice per week can be things that help improve your physical wellness. Other things such as eating healthy foods, staying hydrated, getting enough sleep, avoiding drugs, alcohol, and tobacco, and scheduling annual medical checkups and screenings, such as getting physical, blood tests, pap tests, etc. There are many benefits to physical wellness that include emotions and moods, self-esteem, sleep, brain function, and disease prevention. The second is intellectual wellness. Intellectual wellness refers to active participation in scholastic, cultural, and community activities. It is important to gain and maintain intellectual wellness because it expands knowledge and skills in order to live a stimulating, successful life. Some of the things that we can do to help improve our intellectual wellness is reading for fun, having a friendly debate with a friend, improving your skills, learning a foreign language, playing a game, playing an instrument, journaling, or doing puzzles. Intellectual wellness encourages learning and is important to explore new ideas and understandings in order to become mindful and better rounded. Having an optimal level in this dimension inspires exploration. It also stimulates curiosity. Curiosity is important because it motivates you to try new things and develop an understanding of how you see the relationship between yourself, others, and the environment. Emotional wellness. The term refers to an awareness, understanding, and acceptance of your emotions and your ability to manage effectively through challenges and change. When you tuned into your feelings, then you can more easily become aware of your bodily sensations. The more you act on your feelings and emotions, the more reliable they become. Remaining in the present moment and adhering to a sense of mindfulness without looking back too much into the past or future is also very important for your emotional well being. Being emotionally well encourages you to slow down and foster the practice of mindfulness. Being emotionally well doesn't necessarily mean that you're happy all the time, but rather that you're self aware and able to shift as a way to feel better. Being emotionally well leads to a happier and more blissful life and allows you the opportunity to attain your full potential. Financial wellness. Financial wellness, when it comes to this, is an important concept that many of us ignore. Financial wellness, simply put, is the ability to have a healthy financial life. It means your debts are payable and you have ample emergency, college, and retirement funds. You're well prepared to handle any financial crisis. In short, financial wellness is also about feeling good about your financial health now and in the future. So, some habits that can build financial well being is to spend less than you earn, save for future spending, only borrow what you can afford, grow your money, boost your earning capacity, and protect what you have. Occupational wellness. Occupational wellness is the ability to achieve a balance between work and leisure in a way that promotes health, a sense of personal satisfaction, and is, for most people, financially rewarding. A person who is doing exactly what they want to do in life and is comfortable and content with their work and leisure plans is in a healthy state of occupational wellness. Her attitude and ability to effectively deal with work, school, and career goals greatly affect wellness, performance, interactions with others, and signs of success. Signs of occupational well being include engaging in motivating and interesting work, understanding how to balance your work with leisure time, working in a way that fits into your personal learning style, and communicating and collaborating with others. Some ways to improve occupational wellness is not to settle, keep motivated, and work towards what you want. Increase your knowledge and skills to accomplish your goals. Find the benefits and positives in your current job. Create connections with your coworkers, write out goals, create a plan to execute, look for something new, and or talk to a career counselor if you feel stuck or unhappy. Social wellness. Social wellness is about nurturing ourselves, others, and our relationships. Social wellness consists of not only balancing our own physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual health, but also actively participating as an interdependent piece at the bigger puzzle of humankind. Thus, even as we cared about our personal connections, we also care about the greater good of society, including our communities and environment. Social wellness involves openly communicating needs, feelings, thoughts, and desires to those we trust, and actively listening with empathy when they share it with us. It involves engaging in and exposing and engaging and enjoying positive interactions with other people in work, leisure, and building and maintaining meaningful friendships, intimate relationships, and personal connections. So, in order to be able to help maintain social wellness, you want to be able to practice self care, which we'll talk about a little bit later on in this presentation. But it's important to know yourself, identify your needs, preferences, and values, and communicate them to people around you. Knowing who you are, who you want to be, where your boundaries lie, support you to engage in a positive relationship with people who have similar interests and values and can relate to you while encouraging your growth. Don't criticize, judge, or blame. Own up to your part and appreciate yourself and others. Environmental wellness. This is a process that involves learning about and contributing to the health of the planet. This involves establishing a sustainable lifestyle, protecting natural resources, and eliminating pollutants and excessive waste. Environmental wellness, environmental wellness also includes having respect for and awareness of your surroundings and playing an active role in your community. Environmental wellness encompasses not just our relationship with the planet and nature, but a relationship with our personal surroundings as well. So, what are some other signs of environmental wellness? Being aware of your impact on your decisions on the environment, working with your community to make environment improvements, caring for the environment by following the 4 R's: reduce, reuse, rethink, and recycle, and being aware of risks in various settings. A healthy personal environment includes surrounding yourselves with people and things that you find positive and inspiring, participating in your community, caring for personal belongings, and maintaining comfortable working and living spaces. Ways to enhance environmental wellness is to also protect yourself and others from environmental hazards. Walk or ride your bike, recycle, reduce, visit local farmers, save water, and use a reusable coffee cup, water bottle, and or lunch container. And also one that's very important, especially in this day of COVID, but being able to unplug and turn off electronics and turn down the heat at home, school, and work. So finally, we come into self-care. And what is it? Self care is an activity that we do deliberately in order to take care of our mental, emotional, and physical health. Although it is a simple concept, in theory, it's something we very often overlook. Good self care is a key to an improved mood and reduced anxiety. It's also a key to a good relationship with oneself and others. Self care is a part of daily living. It is the care taken by individuals towards their own health and well being and includes their own care extended and includes their own health and well-being and includes the care extended to their children, family, and friends, and others in the neighborhood of local communities. At the end of the day, by taking care of yourself, you're being mindful of the seven dimensions of wellness that then will help to create an overall positive and healthy self. Thank you so much for listening to the presentation.